Thank you, everyone, for joining in today for this wonderful occasion, holiday fundraiser for Save the Young Girls Orphanage Foundation. Today, we're going to have a variety of guests come in. Wendy Galati with Living Local, Vinny Valverde with UPS, Ben Suka with Paradigm, and Ben Cross with Glomo. Um, we're hoping to raise some money today to finish the structure and give these girls a sound foundation to grow from. Ben, how you doing today?
Jamie, I'm pumped, man. I'm so happy and blessed to be here with you right now, supporting this wonderful charity that we've been affiliated with now. Thanks to your works, honestly, Jamie. So thank you for putting this together and turning me on to this wonderful charity. The girls are amazing, and you've done so much already. And so I look forward to seeing what we can do further.
Yeah, they've really gone a long way. We've actually seen the progressions where they sent over buying the land, plowing the land, building a well, doing the structure of the foundation. So now we want to see it through and see if we can give these girls a good, stable environment where they can grow and thrive in. So I really appreciate everyone for tuning in. You'll see the GoFundMe page below. If you could, please open your hearts today and give, because you'll really see the impact of this in the next couple months.
Hit that link. Hit that link right there. Can we put that link in the comments? Everybody out there that are watching right now, I want to see people get active in the comments. Like it. Yeah, there you go. Richard throws that in the link there. Appreciate that. Awesome. What's our goal, Jamie? What are we trying to hit?
Our goal is 10,000. We know it's kind of near Christmas. There's still 15,000 left to finish the structure. But today we're going to try and go for 10,000. If we don't meet that goal, we're going to have it open the rest of the week. Hopefully, we can spread it around a little bit and build it up to that amount.
Yeah. So when we did our fundraiser, gosh, several months ago now.
Yeah.
How much did we raise then?
The actual day of, we raised 10,000. By the time it closed, it was at 12,000.
$12,000, and we raise that money through the generosity of people like yourself out there. I see Veronica, I see Richard. Hit that like button, get in the comments there. Appreciate everyone coming out. So we raised that money, and what did that do for Save the Young Girls Foundation in Sierra Leone?
Well, what their ultimate goal is to stop renting the property that they're at. Right now, they're kind of in a structure that really doesn't afford them any privacy. They're all sleeping in one room, sharing one bathroom. The new structure, I've seen the floor plan, I've seen the development. Each room will share a few girls, but they'll each have their own bathroom. They'll have privacy, a little bit of dignity, actually. So I'm trying. These girls will have losing their parents. We want to give them a little bit of stability. Susan Marie Sesse really stepped up. These girls were traveling the streets; they didn't know where to go, and she welcomed them in, housed them, schooled them, fed them. So she's really done a wonderful job, and I really want to see this through to finish this structure, give a little bit of stability to these girls.
Yeah, and that $12,000 we were able to send over was the amount that they needed to purchase the land. And I've since seen pictures that they've posted of them, digging the foundation, laying the cinder blocks, and doing all the things that they need to create the orphanage. So it's really exciting to see them kind of progressing along this. I remember talking to Susan Marie Sesse the first couple of times we had a chance to talk, and hearing her story about kind of seeing these girls, kind of hanging around. I think it was like the docks area or something, and selling fish and just kind of trying to scrape to get together whatever they can to get
Yeah, they
by.
were going to the trash heap, actually. A lot of them, because they had nowhere else to go. There was one girl in particular, her heartbreaking story. She fell ill and had to go to the hospital, and by the time she got to the hospital and returned home, her parents had both died of Ebola. So she had nowhere to go. She had nowhere where she knew where to go. So she traveled the town from one end of the town to the next, back and forth, over and over, until Susan, took her in and sheltered her and cared for her. So she really does a lot for these girls that really have nowhere else to go. Thank you, Michelle. Your donations appreciated.
Nice. Got donations coming in already. And I was talking before when Veronica's comment came up there, but our friend Veronica Broom's there. Hi from Veronica at Excel City Apartments in Sheffield, South Yorkshire. Well done to all. Shout out to Jamie, Ben, Richard, everyone else is making this happen.
Yeah, Veronica's a big advocate also. She's been on the show a couple times, and she's really a good person.
That's awesome.
Richard, right now there's 30 girls that Susan is housing. So it's really a lot of mouths to feed and a lot of supplies that are to be needed. But the one thing when I asked them on the last Zoom call that I had with them was if there was anything they could have for Christmas, what would it be? And the only thing that they wanted was just for the structure to be done so they could stop leasing and have their own space. So this should really go a long way for them. So really appreciate everyone logging in. Please open up your hearts. Even $5-10 will really make a big difference to these girls.
So I know I saw something before, Jamie, where you said Murphy's Corporate Housing got involved. So what has Murphy's done so far?
Right now, last time Diane Berry, the CEO and owner of Murphy's Corporate Housing, she donated $1,000 last time, which was quite generous. She just donated another $1,000 to the second
Wow.
fundraiser. So that's amazing. Thank you so much, Diane. That really goes.
Then you know what I want to do. Then here's what I'm going to do. I will match $1,000 of donations. Whatever we get up to $1,000, the first $1,000 we raise today, I will match that from Glomo and myself, and just to kind of juice it a little bit, just to kind of get a little multiplication of efforts here. So Michelle just donated 100. Michelle, I'm going to match your 100 with 100 of my own. And if who else wants to donate? Whoever else donates, I'm going to match that.
That's awesome.
With my
Thank you so much, funds.
Yes, of course. Whatever I can do.
Yeah, we need people to get off the sideline on calls like this, and in the next few months we'll be sending updates on all the progressions that are being made, so you'll actually see your money and your kindness and generosity go to work. Right now we've actually watched them dig the foundation, lay the foundation, put the walls up, dig the well, and actually pay off the land. So we've really seen a lot. For the money that's been given to these girls, we've seen where every bit of it's gone.
And I just reposted the link to the GoFundMe there. So I want to encourage people to hit that as well. I know you got some really cool people lined up today, Jamie. I appreciate you having me.
When Galani says she wants to see your wallet, Ben, but she just said she's in for $250. Thank you so much.
Whoa, Wendy's in for $250. What's up, Wendy? Hey, big shout out to Wendy. I'm going to be hosting a panel with Wendy at the CHIPA conference in Tampa at the end of next month. So if you're in the area, you want to come get involved, come see Wendy talking about how we can overcome our supply chain issues in the corporate housing world. Wendy's awesome.
I'll be there too, man. So
that's awesome.
Person again.
Well,
$100 from Lynn Ripley with Murphy's Corporate Housing. Thank you, Lynn.
Whoa, nice job, Lynn. Thank you so much, Lynn. Lynn's awesome. Big shout out to Lynn, also, who's got a mobile bar business too. I found out about this in Dallas when I just saw Lynn. Lynn's amazing. So shout out to
keeping that hidden. She didn't tell me that when I was in Houston.
Because you knew you were going to drink it all, man. You can't tell some people about your mobile bar business.
Yeah,
it'll just be a mobile business. It won't be a bar anymore.
I was the winner of the regional happy hour. Remember?
Yes, you did. You did all 4 time zones. That's right. Oh my gosh, the things you did during COVID. That's great.
Yeah. Well, Ben? Did you want to? Can you hang around for just a minute while we bring Susan forward? The girls can sing a song, or?
Oh, nice. Yeah, sure. Let's hear the song.
Richard, could you bring Ben forward? Bring Susan forward.
This is exciting. It's always nice to hear the girls singing.
Yeah. Hi, Susan.
Hi, how are you?
Doing fine. How are you and the girls doing?
We are all doing well. Thanks be to God.
Amen. Are you going to sing a couple carols for us?
Yeah.
We'd love to hear you sing.
It's obviously hard to see them. I think they have limited light over
Yeah.
there.
Single bell, single jingle bell, jingle bell away. Oh my God, jingle bell, jingle bell away. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell away. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell away. Oh my God, jingle bell, jingle bell away. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell away. Oh my God, jingle bell, jingle bell away. Jingle bell, jingle bell.
Yeah, nice. Nice. Let me give you a little round of applause there.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let there be Christianity. Let there be happy Savior. That heaven rejoicing, that heaven rejoicing, that heaven rejoicing. Joy to my body, nobody has the right to touch me. My body is my body for me. My body is my body. Nobody has the right to touch me. My body is my body for me. I have two hands to feel, and two eyes to see, and two ears to hear. I just don't care. I have to forget to wear my clothes. To travel on the fire, on the island, on the show it. My body, my body. Nobody has the right to touch me. My body is my body for me. I have in my head, and I want you to know. And a little body wants to be the middle of it. I have a little nose, and a little toes. And the master said it, what I want you to know is my body, my body. Nobody has the right to touch me. I am gonna keep your secret. No, we are gonna keep your secret. I am gonna keep your secret. No, we are gonna keep your secret. If you try to do things I know what's wrong, I will strong. I'm gonna tell someone. We are going to tell someone. If you try to hurt me, I'm gonna tell on you. Come on, everyone. We are going to tell someone. I am gonna keep your secret. We are gonna keep your secret. I am gonna keep your secret. No, we are gonna keep your secret. We say no, not to victory. We say no, not to victory. No.
All
Nice.
right.
Well done. Well done. Nice job.
To show His excellence. Fire for life, God has given me, and I know who I am. We are the children together, creation, and I want to show His excellence. Fire for life, God has given me, and I know who I am. I know who I says I am. Money says I am. When He says I am, I know who I am. I know who I says I am. Money says I am. Money says I am. I know who I am. I walk in the power. I walk in the kingdom. I live my life unstable. And I know who I am. I walk in the power. I walk in the kingdom. I live my life unstable. Because I know who I am. I know who I am. I know who I am. So I am waiting God. If you are taking God, I'm taking God. I'm taking God. I'm taking God. I'm taking wonderful things we have been told. If you are taking God, I'm taking God. I see I see
Hey, Susan, that was fabulous, girl. That was amazing.
Jehovah, you are the most high. 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 Jehovah, you are the
All right, girl, that was fabulous, girls. Thank you.
in the press of my name, like a promise that means to rest. If he's not alive, you will not for his smile. On my fire and mother, in the press of my name, like a promise that means to rest. If he's not alive, every day. We are at home. Do not smoke cigarettes. Do not drink alcohol. Say bye to Gambula. I never use it. Say bye to Gambula. I never use it.
Susan,
Yeah.
That was fabulous. Thank you. Thank you. We have
You
to
are
talk to some
highly
of our
welcome.
guests. That was wonderful. The girls did a fabulous job. I love the Christmas carols too.
You are highly welcome.
Yeah, can you
Thank you too.
the people watching just a little bit of what the first fundraiser did for you and the girls?
Yes. Yes.
Go ahead.
First of all, I want to thank, yeah. First of all, I want to thank you guys for what you have done for us. Without God and you guys, nothing will have been possible. Thank you so much. The first fundraising, we use the first one to purchase the land. When we purchase the land, we brush it, and also we dig the well, because in the surrounding area at that time the community pump is not good, unless when we thought it fit that we have to dig the water well so we can beat the blocks. We beat 6,000 blocks.
That's amazing.
6,000 blocks.
I saw how you made those blocks with the little box with the cement. So these blocks are
Yes.
made by hand.
Yes.
6,600.
Because,
That's incredible.
yeah. Yeah, because the contractor advised us that we have to make it very strong, that it can last, the building can last for long. I said, oh
Right.
yeah, that is very good. So when we have the 6,000 blocks, now, thanks be to God, the contractor have already dig the foundation. They are already starting lifting the blocks. We are now, and we call it here focus. Yeah,
Well,
we are
it's
now
amazing
on the,
the updates you send. It really looks like you've been working very hard along with the contractors to help move this forward. So bless you for jumping in and helping with the structure as well.
yeah. So now we have already lifting the blocks. Thanks be to God. If God willing, this fundraising go through, we are going to continue, because for now I have a lot of stress, but I'm going to take control over every situation.
Right.
Yeah, I know that God is gonna take control over everything. The
Yes, ma'am.
landlord, the landlord called me few weeks ago about the rentage. It's gonna due on February. I said, for now, we do not have the money. Yes, I said, we do not have the money unless if you can give us 6 months. He said, no, he is not going to accept. I said, oh, I apologized to him. I found the other elder people in the area to apologize to him. So now he said he's gonna give us 6 months.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, we're going to do what we can today. Right now, we're up to $1,660. Thank you, everyone, for checking in and donating. Please in the scroll going on the bottom is a GoFundMe page. Every little bit will help. So, Susan, we're going to put you backstage right now so we can talk to a couple of the panelists. Can you wait around and we'll bring you back in a little bit?
But
Can you wait around just a little bit? We're gonna put you in the backstage, and we'll bring you forward in just a little bit. Okay.
okay.
It was good seeing you.
Okay.
So Ben, how you doing today?
Doing very well. A little bit cold here in London, but yeah, we're all looking forward to some time off here. But it's great to be connected with you all, and really enjoyed Susan, the performance there. Some African superstars. Maybe the next Wizkid and Burna Boy singing for us. So it was a really great performance.
You're absolutely right, Ben. Tell us a little bit about Paradigm and what you do with your company and Paradigm Community.
Well, it's Paradigm is not my day job. My day job, I work as a consultant independently. Paradigm. It's been 6 months since we launched, and it's been about 14 months since the idea came up. But as some people may have seen on LinkedIn, it's completely a non-profit association, and the idea came about because we thought the industry that we work in has lots of great associations that exist at the moment, but they're often focused predominantly on business. And whilst we make friends and we socialize and we connect, there are associations like Worldwide ERC and other ones that are great, but they are mainly business focused. Actually, the primary goal of this community, and it's a community rather than an association, is to create genuine connections, and it is to find ways to give back, just like you're giving back today. It's also to help people develop their careers professionally and give them professional growth at any stage, not just for people that are new in the industry, but for people that are towards the end of their career and would like to find a way to belong, really. My role in the community is the advocate for diversity, and probably one of the principal objectives that we have is to make every person, or as many members as possible, feel like they belong to something meaningful. So in a nutshell, Paradigm is in existence, or has been in existence for the last 7 months, 6 months or so, to help people find purpose in what they do and connect the dots between what we do professionally with what we do personally. And what you're doing right now is a real great example of that. And really, we're not doing this to promote the community. It's not really about Paradigm at all.
Right.
It's actually about the doing, not just, we have donation is one element of it, but it's actually about the doing. So I think it's really great that you have Susan on the show. It's not just about putting our hands in our pockets. It's about much more than that. And I'm not talking about Paradigm. I'm talking about what we should be doing in general. And the fact that you have Susan involved in this recording is really important, because you're giving her a platform and giving her that voice. It's not just us donating. It's actually us understanding and knowing about what that cause is for. So that's what Paradigm is about, and it's very similar to what you're doing today.
I think Paradigm is an amazing concept. What did you choose three charities that you guys were supporting long term?
Yeah, so all members get an opportunity to vote, and 10% of membership fees. We've tried to keep our membership fees as low as possible, because actually we want people from as many countries as possible to be members of Paradigm. And even if that's a barrier, we can be contacted and we can have a discussion, even if the fees are an issue. That being said, anyone that becomes a paid member of Paradigm, 10% of their membership fees actually goes to a nominated charity. And we had a vote earlier in the year. There were 3 charities. One was Defence for Children, the other one was Seeds, and the charity that won was Ripple Africa. So actually just today, we've donated that first kind of tranche of, and don't ask me how much it is, because I actually don't know the specific amount, but the chosen charity is Ripple Africa.
That's amazing, Ben, because the funny thing is, when we first had the first fundraiser, you all launched the Monday after we had the first fundraiser. So kudos to you for taking off as fast as you guys did with that concept and that community.
Yeah, thank you. No, thanks so much. And it's really great to see what you're doing as well, and you're building. It's not really about a specific community doing something. It's all about us individually, really, and collectively. I think what you're doing collectively, bringing people together, Jamie, myself, Ben, you, Wendy, Miriam as well, who couldn't join, Jana as well, by collectively uniting individuals and companies that can create actual change, like actual tangible change in the world. And I think that's what we need.
I agree. And Wendy, it's, to speak about charitable and giving. I know during the pandemic, you and Living Local really stepped up and helped a lot of first responders and helped your fellow employees in the same industry at the same time. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah, and I think I think to the point here, everyone's point here, I think if as we hopefully come out of this current environment, what I'm hoping is that people are kind, like humankind. We are. This is about this way of being as a species, really. For us, we were yes, in the pandemic, we were very, very, very involved with essential workers, everybody from paramedics to police to firefighters to hospital workers and all that kind of stuff. And we continue that here because it's still not over in that environment. So we have children who have immune deficiencies, and they're coming down for Ronald McDonald House and Easter Seal and for BC Children's Hospital. So we have a community cares program where we offer either free or at cost housing for those most in need. And just like today, I don't think it has to be a big amount, although I do like the idea of Ben Cross pulling out some jingle from his jean. Do like that idea. But I also feel that, it is every little bit helps. It's do what you can. And whether that's writing a check or making an effort or dropping off goods, or, there's just so many different ways where we could be more creative. And especially when we're working from home, maybe you have a little bit of extra time and, be a giver.
Wendy, I've got a 13-year-old son. He'll be 14 on the 23rd, so just in a few days. But I kind of want to show him a little bit of charity and what it's like to give back. So he donated himself, and I'm going to make sure he sees the updates and how his generosity actually changed lives of these girls. So if anyone out there wants to follow that same concept, make a donation on your child's behalf, we will be sending updates on how this money has helped these girls.
Well, I think that's really cool. We're seeing some really interesting things up here on creative ways on people and how they're giving. You might have seen the latest trend where you all go for dinner and you each throw in $100 or $50 and give that gratuity to the waitress. So there's different things that are happening here, but again, it doesn't have to necessarily, I think, be monetary. I think just the fact that you are making the effort to highlight and bring to people's attention that as we're all kind of caught up in what we're doing right now, and how this affects us, that there is a greater need now than ever before to do what we can, and I think that's the opportunity to stay connected, and this time of year, I think more so than ever.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. It really, I wanted to send a bunch of coats or shoes or something over to Africa, but when they said really, the only thing they wanted is to finish the structure so that they could have their own place to stay, I decided to hold another fundraiser. Whether it brings 2,000, whether it brings 5,000, it's really coming from the heart, from you all, because you stopped what you were doing and helped also. So I really can't thank people like you for willing to help and jumping in there. It really, you're leading by example, and it's a shining example. So thank you very much. So Ben, what's next for Paradigm and Paradigm community?
Well, we operate in years, really. So this is the first year. So we've learned a lot. A lot's gone right. There are things that we could have done better. We've got our 5 pillars of give and grow, gather, diversity, and innovation. But when we get to June of this year, that would be the end of the first year of all our plans. So I think probably, that's 6 months away.
Right.
We've got a few months yet left to finish all of the objectives and the initiatives, and we've got some really interesting initiatives in the next few months to come. That's quite exciting. I think we're probably going to do a few more, maybe I hope to do a few more live events I think that would be nice. But I think now, sort of maybe for the next 2 or 3 months or so, after that point, we'll probably just reflect and see what we want to do for the second year, because this is a new community. We want, the whole idea, and the whole idea really, if we go back to Susan and the project, is to plan for the future. We're not doing this for the people that will benefit in 6 months or 1 year.
Right.
The one of the main concepts that I believe in is that we all should try and be good ancestors and create something that in 20 years we can look back and say, look what we did now at the worst possible time and worst possible moment that we were all living in. We all clubbed together. You did this, and we'd started Paradigm, and various other initiatives have begun. But I think you need to really look back and see actually probably where the things haven't gone wrong, what you could have done better. Also draw on what things have done very well.
Well, I love the way you started out. When Susan was there, you said this may be one of the future leaders. This might be one of the future writers, artists. And you're absolutely right. We might be helping someone right now that may transform a whole lot of lives in the future.
Yeah, I think so. I think when I went on Ben's show over a year ago, and one of the things that we talked about was legacy, and it's still something that I think we need to think about. Like, it's not just about doing your day job every day. It's about, what do you want to look back on? What mark do you want to leave? Paradigm was one of the things that myself and the other co-founders want to leave when we end up retiring, or when we don't exist anymore. Other people want to start a new business. Other people want to change careers and do something else. So I think we need to all think about our legacy. Jamie, you're doing that today by this amazing fundraiser. But I think looking back and thinking long term in what we want to achieve, and that's why I think what you're doing is really great, because it's actually for children.
Right. Yeah, I think it was very isolated what I was doing, and to be honest, it was just a calling that led me to this one specific group. I saw what Susan was doing, what she was trying to do, how hard she was trying to do it, but she just wasn't getting much traction on social media. So I told her I would try to help her. I had no clue what it would turn out to be, but it was amazing with this community, and everyone just jumped in and pitched in and was willing to give themselves their time and their money. So I really can't thank everyone enough.
So let me ask you, Jamie, then what's next for you? I mean, look what you've achieved today.
Right. Well, one thing I like to do is see things through. So I want to focus on this charity until they finish the structure and the girls have their permanent residence. Honestly, the next thing I'd like to do is I'm a big animal conservationist. There's about 5 different major animal groups that I follow, and I'd like to do some charitable work for them also.
That's amazing.
That's a good question.
And there doesn't have to be an answer. Like I think there are moments where we need to take action, and I think there are moments when we need to pause and reflect. This is a really great time of year where I look back on the last 12 months,
right,
or whatever, 2 years, and then also look back on what I want to maybe achieve. It doesn't have to be. I find people that write New Year's resolutions slightly irritating. I don't want to become one of those people.
Yeah.
That being said, I think a period of reflection and thought is a really good one, and it's good to kind of see what you want to do next. But Jamie, my kind of suggestion to you is, like, look what you have done. Like, this is an amazing thing that you've done. I would pause after this moment and say, look, well, I achieved X amount, I raised X $1,000. What can I do next year? Can I do a bit more? Can I help another charity?
Right.
So go for it. You have our support. Look, I'm sure Ben will rejoin, and you can get other people involved. But do believe in what you've achieved, and also kind of acknowledge that you have done this. Susan as well, with the kids. So big kind of support to you, and shout out.
Thank you so much for that, man. I really appreciate that. We've had some more donations come in from Jane Williams, Shabina Awan, Pankaj Patel. Looks like the total's up to $1,860 right now. Oh, keep going, guys. We can do this. We will have this open the rest of the week, so hopefully we can get a total right after Christmas. It might even go into the new year. So hopefully we could get this up a little bit. But thank you guys so much for your generosity. Wendy, how's things up in Canada? What you doing for the holidays?
Yeah, I admit I just got back from holidays. I took a little side trip while we were still allowed out of the country. It's here is just it's interesting because they just just announced a bunch of new restrictions here, so we're trying to figure out what that looks like. Pretty much all events have been canceled, so we're really gonna go into a serious, I think, lockdown up here. Trying to get ahead of this new variant. So it's going to be, I think, a lot like last year, where you just have those people closest to you in your bubble, over for supper, maybe, I think. But yeah, it'll be a quiet one, which isn't so bad because it's been a pretty nutty Q4 here. So yeah, it'll be good. But that's it. I'm just hoping no snow, no more snow.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Ben, I know you have to run. Appreciate you so much for checking in and helping with the fundraiser.
Thank you. Congratulations again. It's been great to be part of the show. So have a lovely afternoon, and hopefully we'll catch up again next year sometime.
Yeah, Merry some holidays.
Take care. Bye.
Thank you, man. So Wendy, we're gonna have to finish this off. So with living local up in Canada, what are some of the other foundations, organizations that you assist with or donate to?
Well, we do. It's interesting because obviously we're focused on we're focused on not only just charities but also development. So staff opportunities and initiatives that my team is allowed to pick their own. We donate. We have a certain amount of money that we donate, and they're allowed to choose what it's very directed by the teams, because I think it's really important that we have different perspectives on what's important for different cultural and other backgrounds. So for us, it's really, we did a big launch last week. We gave away 500 care packages in the Lower East Side, which is like
That's
East
awesome.
Vancouver, so we did all the essentials from toothbrushes to towels so we wrapped it up, and we had some folks that were handing that out in sort of the more edgy areas of town, which was really well received, because again, it's something that's direct. And to your point, I think
it's so hands-on. I love that. I love that, Wendy, because it is. It's so hands-on.
Well, it's kind of like the same as what we're talking about here for these kids that and I love that they're participating in the middle of the night, right? Like, it was such enthusiasm. I mean, I remember, I think when I was younger, I used to be enthused too at the middle of the night, but not so much these days. But but going back to it, it's doing what's important in the now, right? It's doing, how the people that need the help know best what they need. And so I think, while we can give away towels, and we can give away, like during the heat wave, we were very participative in going out and donating water to homeless, because, we had some pretty crazy stuff go on. And then most recently, we've had some devastating floods here and mudslides that has really cut off our supply chain. So opening apartments and encouraging the team to do whatever they could to help our fellow.
I have to say this, Wendy. I have to say this because I saw from Wendy. She actually opened up her own home. She put it out there that if there was people in need in this area from this flood, that she would open up her own personal home for people to stay there until they were able to find suitable accommodations. So
yeah,
I mean,
thank you.
that's just amazing.
We were able to do it. We had some people for sure. I wouldn't necessarily recommend that to everybody. I don't know. It's one of my most thought out things I've ever done. When strangers are coming by for just like a shower, it's I don't know. Yeah, it was And some of them, I'm like, where do you live? And they were like, why do you need to know? And I was like, because if you don't live in Chilliwack, you can't shower here. So yeah, but I mean, I think you do what you can, right? It's the small things, it's the little things. And I think what you've done here, Jamie, and I think the opportunity to help these, just, to help in such a long standing.
Oh, I think you froze up on me, Wendy. Well, I will say, Shabina donated, Veronica Brooms donated. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.
And to Ben's point, it's really cool.
There you go. You're back now. You froze up for a minute there. Nope, I think you're still frozen. Well, Richard, we have just a little bit. You want to bring Susan back, and we'll wrap up with Susan. And Susan, can you hear me? I think you might be muted. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Well, we wanted to take this opportunity to say thanks to you for everything that you do for these girls. It really is God's work, and we can't thank you enough for giving your time to help these girls. I know there's 30 of them. I know you have staff, so God bless them too. I know I asked before what you and the girls would like for Christmas, and I know you said the only thing that the girls wanted was the money to finish the structure. So we hope this money goes a long way. We're going to keep the fundraiser open probably through the end of the year, and we'll spread it around, see if we can't make a little magic happen, a little Christmas miracle. But right now, I think we're up to about $2,000. Hopefully, we'll have a little more to send when the donations are done. But can you tell the girls that we all wish them a Merry Christmas?
Okay.
So,
Me too.
well, thank you very much, and we really love helping you, and we want to keep seeing those updates.
I want to take this opportunity to thank you guys for what you have done for us. May the Lord continue to bless you guys
Well, thank you,
abundantly with
Susan.
your family.
Everyone out there, please keep donating, keep spreading, sharing, and commenting on the links. It'll get more people to view it. We'll give an update when the fundraiser has stopped, and we'll also put together updates on all the progressions that Susan and the orphanage has made. So thank you so much, Susan.
Thank you.
Wishing you all the merriest
Thank you
Christmas
too.
holidays. God bless you.
God bless you guys. I love you all.
Thank you so much, Susan.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, Richard, let's go ahead with the outro. Thank everyone for tuning in, donating. Wendy, Ben Cross, everyone for donating. Really appreciate all your help, and wishing you all the merriest Christmas and happy holidays.